demoralize you and scare the living hell out of you.
I think Michael Jordan is just that competitive fire.
I believe that every night he stepped on the floor, he put on the cape.
Michael Jordan for me was like, it looked like he was like Jesus, Black Jesus walking towards me. Yeah. So when he walked in, it was like, I didn't know what to say. It was overwhelming to meet, to finally meet the guy I've looked up to my whole life.
Gets it to Jordan. Michael challenges and slams.
Yeah, Mike dunked on me, but he knew I was there. That's why he got all hyped. He knew I was in there because a couple of games back, we played him, and I was blocking his shot. He remembered that. So that dunk was big to him anytime he dunked on me, So, hey.
Michael Jordan is the best player ever. Kobe Bryant, one of the best players ever.
In your first year, did you play? Was Michael in the league your first year? He was going.
No, he was coming back to the Wizards. I worked out with him. Actually, I do have a lot of stories. I worked out with him for 2 years on his comeback. Yeah, when he came back to the Wizards, worked out every single day.
Charles Barkley is a great, great player, but Michael Jordan is in a class by himself, clearly superior to anybody else in the league.
Have another drink, Bob. I would never say another player is better than me. Never. And I'm not going to say I'm better than him, but I would never say he's better than me. Because I can play basketball with any basketball player in this world. But I would never say another player is better than me because he would have an advantage on me going into the game.
He made me want to be an NBA basketball player. And, just to tell him, thanks for everything he brought to the game and open the door for the rest of the players. Without his vision, I promise you, there wouldn't be no Hall of Fame Allen Iverson standing at this podium if it wasn't for this guy. He gave me the vision, man. And, you want to be fast like Isaiah, and you want to shoot like Bird, rebound like Barkley, pass like Magic, be dominant like Shaq.
Depende kung delete, remove,
but man, I wanted to be like Mike. We had a chance to play the world champions, and the day will come where I'll step on the court with, in my eyes, the best basketball player that ever stepped on a basketball court. And it was just an exciting moment for me, and it was something that I treasure for the rest of my life.
Do you feel that Michael is the best ever? I think so. I think he's not only the best basketball player, but probably the greatest athlete that's ever played any sport.
I'm growing up and I'm watching, this guy, Michael Jordan. I think all you guys know him, I think. So I'm growing up watching this guy on TV every day, and I'm like, wow, he's an amazing basketball player, and hopefully someday I get an opportunity to meet him. So I think it was my junior year in high school, I go up to Chicago and I go to a gym called Hoops where he plays basketball in the summertime. And I didn't know he was going to be there. But I seen him walking towards me, and it was kind of like he was walking on air. I had to pitch myself as, is that Michael? Who? And it's like he was like Black Jesus to me. Like I was like one of the best fellas.
Now, did he know of you?
Well, yeah, I think he did. He called me a young fella, of course, and just basically told me to keep working at it, and someday I can get to the NBA. I was a junior in high school, so I guess he told me something right, and I just kept working at it.
I tell you, like when I was in high school, and I used to work out with the 76ers. I used to ask him, what's it like to guard Mike? Mike, you mean Black Jesus? I'm like, what the fuck? Black who? Oh, we call him Black Jesus. Or you can call him Black Cat. I'm like, I'm gonna call him fucking Mike. That's his fucking name. So the level of fear that he inspired in others was insane. And I would tell him, I said, when I face him, we're gonna go at it. He says, oh, you don't want to do that. I'm like, what? Man, you don't know me, man.
You took Jordan?
I'm never going against Jordan, dog. I've never seen, I thought Michael Jordan was Jesus Christ, like playing to be Michael Jordan. I swear to God, dog. Listen, man.
The first time I played against him, and I walked out on the court, and I looked at him, and for the first time in my life, a human being didn't look real to me. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, like, man, that's Mike. And I'm looking at him. I can't stop looking at him. Like, I'm looking at his shoes, and I'm like, man, he got on the Jordans. You know what I mean? Like, it was Mike. It was my idol. It was my hero. I used to watch him and sit on my mom's dresser, and she used to tell me, boy, if you don't get back from that TV before you go blind, you better. Like, I wanted to be that close to him just watching him.
I'm in his basement, and he had all the old footage on VHS. I'm watching the game. It's like 3 in the morning. He came in like, oh, come on, we're going upstairs to the gym. He broke down how to score in basketball. That year, I was averaging like almost 30.
He also said that you want to play against Michael Jordan before he retires. He's only got probably 3 or 4 more years left, so.
No, he's an old guy. He's an old guy. But that'd be something that I love to do because, I watched him growing up. I love to play against Magic Johnson, but now he's retired. And Michael Jordan is somebody that I've always looked up to, and I want to play against him.
He's undoubtedly the greatest player in the game. I'm going to miss him. And I can tell all my 10 children from 9 different women that I played against the great Michael Jordan.
Are you still close with Michael Jordan, or were you ever close with Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan and I are friends, and I call him all the time because I like his brand Jordan sneakers and his clothes.
And he sends them to you?
For free.
Stockton, inside of Carbolelli, doubling. Jordan knocks it away from him. Jordan's got it.
Favorite, I don't remember seeing many favorite things in person.
I don't have a favorite Jordan moment, but I have a Jordan moment that I'm like very, very tired of people coming up to me and giving me a hard time about.
Before the game, I was terrified, but to relieve pressure of that, I ain't got to go nowhere. Second thing I said, I can't let him dunk on me. That's not going to happen. So there was a play when he comes baseline.
Jordan turns and faces. Shot clock at 7, 6, and Shaquille. That might bring the inside.
I had to touch him up. It was one I'm not getting dunked on because I'll never live that down from family members, homeboys, barbershops. That'll be a poster forever because Mike was the man at the time. But Mike also taught me something very valuable. So when I go to help him up, he said, don't ever help nobody up. Great foul. Don't do that. I don't need your help. But I'm coming back. Don't you worry.
First time he entered the league, that was my favorite moment. Just the impact that he had on the league, just coming into the league.
I enjoy guarding Mike because he was, the one thing I did with Mike is I never got him pissed off. He make a shot, you say, good shot, Mike. You don't talk trash to him so he can go off for 60. You try to kill him with kindness. You don't try to talk trash to him. So they're getting off the bus. We're done with shoot around and we're walking out and MJ says, B. Scott, what's going on? I said, what's up, MJ? He said, man, I hear that you're not playing tonight. I said, no, I sprained my ankle. He said, who's guarding me? I said, Anthony Peeler. He said, 50. So I told Anthony Peeler, listen, MJ, he's probably going to go for about 50 tonight. So just don't piss him off, just be cool. He ended up with 54. So the man could do basically whatever he wanted to do on that basketball court.
Funny, I'll tell you this story right quick because you would really enjoy this. So we're in the restaurant, and Larry and I sitting there talking. So enters Michael Jordan. So he sits down, and Larry and I are going back telling stories with each other, just having fun. So Michael says, I just want to tell you guys, I really, in college, you guys were the 2 guys I looked up to, so on and on and on. And even in the NBA, you guys have been dominating. But he said, I'm just here to tell you, both of you, there's a new sheriff in town, and that's me. He announced it? I announced it to both of us. We both looked at each other and said, you know what? It is your turn, so go ahead, young man, go ahead.
To this day, it's still super surreal for me. Like, every time I see him, I'm like, wow. And I've been around him for 8 years now. I've been around him for it. And every time, it's just, I can't even believe it. Like, he's just there. And he's so regular. He acts just like.
Talks so much.
He talks so much. Oh my goodness. Second to none. Second to none, man. But he's the best. He's the best. He loves being around us. He loves to help us, give us advice. Not just me, everyone. So.
What's the best advice he's given you? to this kind of cigar?
Re-sign in Charlotte.
You know, really just to be myself.
Okay.
You know, which I've needed that a few times over the course of my career. So yeah, you know, especially early on in my career, you know, when I first came in, you know, trying not to, you know, step on anybody's toes, you know, work my way in and things like that. He kind of pulled me to the side. He's like, I drafted you for a reason. You know, just
Pretty cool.
you know, come in and you know, just be yourself, and that's how I try to be.
My rookie year, we were playing the Chicago Bulls, and this is Michael Jordan's third or fourth year in.
Okay.
And we were playing an exhibition game in some obscure place. And most veterans do not like to play in exhibition games. They want to get to the real thing. I'm a wide-eyed, energetic rookie, and we're playing this exhibition game, and Michael's going through the motion. And Chuck Person, who's on my team, who's a trash talker as well, is like, can you believe Michael Jordan, the guy everyone's talking about, who's supposed to be able to walk on water, you're out here killing him, Reg. This is in the first half. It's like, you should be talking to him. It's like, you know, you're right, Michael. Who do you think you are? The great Michael Jordan? That's right. There's a new kid on town, right? Kind of looks at me and starts shaking his head. So at half, I have 10, and he has 4 points, right? I'm doing all this talking. He's like, okay. End of the game in the second half, he ended up with 44. And I ended up with 12. So he outscored me 40-2. And as he's walking off, he's like, be sure, be careful, you never talk to Black Jesus like that.
We played in college, and so I used to, like, sometime before the game, before the night before, we, you know, go eat or go to his hotel room, and he was really mad at Reggie Theus. Because when he got traded, when Reggie got traded, Michael was the draft pick coming in. And Reggie was like, there's no guy who can replace me that's a rookie. So he said, just tell Reggie that I'm going to get 45 tonight. So I went to the locker room and said, Reggie, Michael said he's going to get 45. So he ended up with 43. And so he comes into the locker room. He said, I didn't get 45, but you got to come to Chicago. Like, now that's Supreme Court. That's Supreme Court. He was mad that he didn't get 45.
Pretty much was watching him instead of just playing against him, you know. I was like, I can't believe I'm on the same court, Michael Jordan, you know, all that stuff. I was looking at the shoes and just looking at him and the ball head and the 23.
Look, I have too many memorable moments about Michael Jordan. None of them are good for me.
I really didn't want to believe a man could actually fly. And he gave everyone that belief that for a little bit, maybe they could. Whenever I see somebody play Mike or guard Mike, I used to always want Mike to take him to the hole and dunk on him.
I didn't know if I was going to make the league. I was on a non-guaranteed contract. And I'll never forget one of my first exhibition games. We played the Bulls. And I was just trying to make the roster. And Michael Jordan gets the ball right in front of our bench. And I'm already scared to death, like, God, I hope I don't get into this game. I'm not ready for this stuff. And he holds the ball out. He holds the ball out and he looks right at me. And I'm on the bench, just kind of like, he holds the ball out and he goes, watch this. And he turns and he went right around Dan Marley, bam, dunks it, looks back at our bench and just starts laughing. And I'm looking like, there's no way in hell I can ever make that. Now I really don't want it.
I thought for me, Michael Jordan was a killer. It didn't matter. He wanted to come in and kill you. You know, when I remember my first game playing in the Spectrum in Philadelphia. He dropped 48 and 3/4 and wouldn't sit down and watch the rest of the game.
He's playing against the New York Knicks in the playoffs, and I think he must have drove baseline. He faked one way against Charles Oakley, and he spun back the other way. He drove to the lane and went up for a dunk, and he dunked right over Patrick Ewing. And he stared at him. I think that was one of the most memorable Michael Jordan moments.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Oh my Jordan!
For the first time at the United Center, I got thrown into the fire. Nice baseline spin. I knew he was just so strong. By the time I tried to body him off, he just swatted me away like a fly. I learned about this game, a lot about how technically sound Michael was. Because it's one thing in watching him play, and then it's another thing in playing against him. His technique was flawless. I wanted to make sure my technique was just as flawless.
I think we all should be lucky we were even alive to see this guy play. Like some kids now who are buying the shoes have never seen Michael Jordan play in person. Or they've seen some clips and things like that, but he had no flaws whatsoever. You couldn't say he couldn't dribble, he couldn't shoot,
He didn't have great range. He wasn't a three-ball shooter.
But that goes back, he didn't have to be.
Yeah.
You know, his mid-range was so unbelievable, and getting to the rim, he could finish with either hand. He was so flashy, but he was also so fundamentally sound. You know, so he had everything covered.
Was he mean to you?
No, he wasn't. He actually killed me slowly, and yeah, he would comment to the coach, he's actually doing a great job out here. And meanwhile, he's pouring 45.
Wait, he's talking to your coaches?
Yeah, I remember Chris Ford. He's yelled at me. Chris Ford's yelling the whole time, like, "Rookie, get in front of him, get in front of him." And I'm fronting him on the post, and MJ just kind of slowly kind of glides across the floor, and he gets the ball and shakes and scores. And I did everything the game plan said, and there's a breaking action. We're sitting there, and you know, Chris Ford is just down there just hammering me, and MJ was like, he's doing a great job. He's actually doing a great job. Meanwhile, he's got 45 on the books. So I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know that basketball is a team game, right? And you've already made Michael number one. But if you had to have Will against Michael, my prime and his prime, how much money would you be willing to bet? Wow. You think you could have beaten Michael in your prime? He would take you outside. He'd shoot from the three-point arc. Then you try to come out and get him, he'd dribble around you. I run the 109.5. I have a 52 vertical bench press, almost 600 pounds. Michael would probably be going. Wait a minute, 600 pounds? 600 pounds. I think you're exaggerating. You're out of your mind. We all exaggerate a little bit, but in this case, I'm going the other way.
Guarding this guy, I think, made me a better defensive player. Every guy out there think they know how to play defense, but when you go against a guy like that, who can chew you up at any time of the game, you don't know how to play defense. His offensive skills were just unbelievable. You find yourself watching him instead of guarding him a lot of times.
Oh, yeah! Showtime for the Bullies!
I remember that building when I walked in there. First shot I took like a 15-footer. I think I shot it like 8 feet. I wanted to be like him. I wanted the same numbers as him. I wanted to wear my uniform like him.
You think of Michael Jordan as just that competitive fire. He held everybody on the team to a championship standard. And it's the type of people you look at and admire and want to be like.
Being compared to Michael is a great honor, but at the same time, I have to separate that for the simple fact that he's accomplished what he's accomplished through hard work. Understand that Michael's a great basketball player, but I'm Kobe Bryant.
Getting schooled for a baseline dunk the first time I matched up with him, that was like the coolest thing. It was, because I'd seen that spin move so many times, and then I knew he was going to do it. But the timing on TV and then in person are two completely different things. So he just spun right before I thought he was going to spin, and I was like, damn, that was pretty cool. When I came to the league and matching up against him, what I found that he was extremely open to having a relationship, a mentor relationship, and giving me a great amount of advice and an amazing amount of detail, strategies, workout regimens, and things like that. So, seriously, I mean, I don't think people really understand the amount of impact that he's had on me as a player and as a leader.
My son's 3 years old. If you ask him who wears number 23, he'll say Michael Jordan.
I chose number 23. One of the reasons was because of Michael Jordan.
He was the blueprint for how to make a lot of money as a personality and as a personal brand.
The other day, we were going through a walkthrough, and there were 15 guys in the room, and 13 of those 15 guys had on Jordans.
First of all, I wear the number because of Mike. I think I fell in love with the game because of Mike, just seeing what he was able to accomplish.
That's my inspiration in basketball, to see what he did on the court and to see what he did off the court. I didn't think there was no other number to wear besides 23.
But I felt like Mike was so, when you're growing up and you see Michael Jordan, it's almost like a god. So I never believed I could be Mike. So I started to focus myself on other players and other people around my neighborhood because I never thought that you could get to a point where Mike was. So I think that helped shape my game.
So for me, growing up in Chicago, I was a big Michael Jordan fan. So and Q Rich know this, but some of the craziest things is you grow up and you have this idea of one day who you want to become and this dream of who you want to become, but you really don't know if you can reach it, until you reach it. But growing up in Chicago and watching Michael Jordan and,
trying to emulate everything he did, and then have a point where you have a relationship with him where y'all texting, talking, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all seeing each other. It's like, this is out of body experience. This is weird. This is crazy. So like, you know what I mean? Like we've had, obviously, me and you, we both had some of those experiences. So, we're real people. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what? Michael wasn't saying much. He just had this look like he was living in his own world, and he wasn't even being aggressive offensively as the Michael that I have known or come to know. But throughout that game, you could just see he started to feel it a little bit. And as always, once he started to feel it, we just flooded with the basketball. But he was very quiet. Didn't say much when he went to the bench. He was just kind of in his own world. And for guys who never played with Michael, I've played with him, so I've seen these moments where he kind of shunned everybody out. Right. That was one of those moments where he was just trying to gather himself and just stay in the game. We thought at any moment he may go to the locker room or puke up on the floor. But,
if you're picking and you're the coach or you're playing and you need the running mate, and you could have LeBron or Michael, who you picking?
That's a dumb question. I'm going to take LeBron or Michael. I've never done anything with LeBron, so I wouldn't take LeBron to the movies with him.
Oh, okay.
I thought Jesus never will retire. I know Jesus worked 7 days a week, or 6 days. He rested on Sunday, didn't he? But Michael Jordan played on Sunday. One time, and it's not even talking. One time we played the Bulls, and we get off, and we're in the playoffs, and we're in Washington. We get off the bus before the game, and Juwan and Jordan are cool. Jordan parks inside his Ferrari. We're getting off the bus, and he's smoking a cigar.
Before the game?
Before the game. And he's like, who's going to check me? Everybody, and we let.
He rode us and lifted the level of intensity and competitiveness of practice every day.
He was such a fierce competitor to where he would get into it with his teammates in practice. One time, he actually punched Steve Kerr. And Kerr laughs about it now, but you got to figure that in the moment, that's not something that you take lightly.
That particular day, it got a little ugly. There's a lot of trash talking, and I remember just feeling disrespected, and so I sort of went back at him. The whole thing ended pretty quickly, but it was an important moment because his theory was if you couldn't handle the pressure that he could put on you in practice, there's no way you'd handle the stress of the finals.
Big shot. The guy falling down, not be able to get to him.
17 seconds from game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan open. Chicago with the lead.
You don't seem like a trash talking kind of guy.
I'm not, and I never talk trash but one time in my entire life.
With Jordan?
With Jordan.
Oh, all right.
First ever time ever talking trash. So we're the dream team.
Okay.
And for 3 days in a row, we had came into a tie because what Coach Daly did, he split the team up East versus West. So Barkley, Jordan, Larry Bird, Pippen, and Patrick Ewing all played in the East.
Wow.
And then we had the West guys, myself, David Robinson, Malone, Mullen, Drexler, and John Stockton. So we would play every day, tie. So this is the 4th day. And we got out on them about 12-2. And I said, I'm gonna really rattle his chain. So I went over there, tapped him on the shoulder and said, hey man, if you don't turn into Air Jordan, we're gonna blow you out today. Jimmy, his eyes got big. Usually that tongue come about right here, now it's way out. He broke the huddle, he hit a 3 and he's looking at me. So he came down again, hit another 3. So the greatest shot, now I've been involved in all 3 of them. First, Dr. J walked out in air, out of bounds.
Oh yeah,
reverse layup, up under.
Right.
Michael Jordan in 1991 came down on us with the right hand, tongue out. He switched in midair to the left, spun it against the glass. Now this is the greatest shot I've seen. He came down the right side, took off. David Robinson took off. And he said, okay, I'm gonna sit here in the air. because I know David Robinson is going to go down. So David Robinson went to the ground. He 360, tongue moving, and dunked it.
In a practice
360
game.
in a practice game. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I was just stunned, and all of us were stunned to see him hang in the air that long and 360. Michael Jordan is so incredible. There'll never be.
The moral is you should not talk trash to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You say 360, you mean like it was like full, like this, all the way?
I think Jordan is the greatest of all time in my book. You know?
What makes him better as a basketball player? Not the rings argument, what makes him better as a basketball player, like Scotty just described. What makes him better to you?
For me, I think just completely just taking over games, you know, when it really counts. Not deferring to anybody at any given time. Yeah, there's times where he passed off to a John Paxson or, you know, a Steve Kerr. Yeah, but when it's time to get a bucket, I mean, MJ was that dude to take over a game, averaging 40 in the finals one year, winning that championship. I mean, defending the best players. I can't. He's just the greatest to me, man.
What are your recollections of that day? What is it like playing in a Game 7?
It's awesome. That's the ultimate stage, literally, especially when you're going against Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Tony Kukoc. The Bulls won 6 championships. They never went to Game 7 except against us. And what I remember the most, beyond the intensity, because I was playing with some tremendous veterans as well, are Mark Jackson, Reggie Miller, one of the top clutch players in NBA history, Chris Mullin, one of the best strokes in NBA history. Going against that team, I just remember us being up 18 points in the first half, feeling like we might actually beat the Bulls. Then all of a sudden, it was like a video game. We couldn't get the ball past half court. I'm dead serious. It was like a college team playing against a freshman team. Couldn't get the ball up. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, two of the best defenders of all time. It seemed like they stole the ball and Ron Harper from us literally every time down. Got the lead back. Rodman had 20-plus rebounds. Kukoc was hitting threes off the bench. They were the Chicago Bulls. They went on to win the championship.
He was 40 years old. He was coming back with the Wizards. It was early in the morning, and I get a call from Tim Grover saying, MJ said you can meet him. So I go down there. I get there at about 7 in the morning. He's been there already for an hour. He was 40 years old. Like he's been working out for an hour. So he's working out at 6 in the morning at 40 years old. He's coming back. So I think just his work ethic. It's no secret or surprise of how great he was, obviously, but his talent level, he was so driven, he was so competitive. To see him lose a game in the summer session, he would go sit in the corner by himself. Like he was just unbelievably competitive.
Chris Mullin tells a great story about the Dream Team. Everybody getting out of the way. You and Michael going at it in a practice, very loud through curses. Put us there, Magic. Put us there.
I always challenge Michael every day, and sometimes I would win, and most times he would win. You know, we would play a lot of shooting games, a lot of free throw games, a lot of three-point shooting contests. I mean, we're two competitive people, and so I wanted to push him, and he wanted to push me.
Mike, come on, man. You can't be for when you haven't got me yet. Mike,
Don't even try it.
You want me to go call Scotty?
You have to call Scotty.
More.
What you call Scotty for? I haven't got you recently. Yeah, I agree with
you. You haven't got me in 6 years. Won't you just go and say? No.
Never.
He said, I'll get you one day.
No. He never dunked on you. He never put you on the highlight.
No. He said, I would love to give my poster, but it's not happening.
It's not going to happen. You know you're lying. You never going to happen. Oh, man. All right, we're going to cancel the green.
One more. Who gets Scotty?
Puts it off the glass. You know, Luke tipped it out. Michael get it forward for the first shot. MJ. Oh, he did it! Michael shakes the finger, but he finally got his dunk on Mount Matumbo.
I knew, the announcers knew, everyone in the building knew, the
team the Bulls were playing knew that at that moment, Michael was going to get the ball. And guess what? Michael got the ball.
Could set the bar at 7.5 feet and tell nobody's ever jumped that before, and they say, I can do it.
Every night he steps on the floor, he put on cake. He can save anyone from anything.
Michael is competitive in all things that don't make sense. Right?
Ping pong.
Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? So, like, he would try to get me to play golf all the time. Mike, I know about you. I've written books report about you in, like, elementary school. Like, I know you started playing golf when you were in Carolina. So that means if I'm doing the math, you've been playing golf for, like, 100 fucking years. I have not picked up a golf club. Ever. The last thing you're going to do is get me on a golf course and annihilate me. Not going to do it.
You know, I love Michael Jordan. The way that he approached the game, the way that he led his troops when he went out on the court, and his never say die attitude, man, was something I always looked up to.
Best three players of all time.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Wow, this is tough. Michael Jordan
came to Cameron Indoor Stadium to play against Duke. During the game, Michael hit his head on the backboard. They had to stop the game, and when we broke the huddle, we kind of looked at each other going, do we have to go back out there? That guy just hit his head on the backboard.
He took it easy on me.
He did. He only had 36 points, and they won by 6 in overtime, but you didn't take it easy on him. Do you remember what you did?
I fouled out.
25, 15, 11, and 6 steals.
None of those steals were against when I was guarding him. We must have been playing on the lower basket for me to score that many points. I remember because I had went to dinner the night before with Michael, and I was just hoping when I left dinner that I didn't upset him. I think he picked up the check, which might have upset him since I was a rookie. But it was just, playing against the best, and I got lucky if those were my stats. But we lost, so it's about winning, and that's what he does best.
Michael Jordan for me was always, the person that inspired me the most, and how he carried himself, how he handled things, and how he carried the athlete, the black athlete, not just in the United States of America, but became a global phenomenon, saying, okay, a black athlete can reach the masses and inspire the masses on the global scale.
My favorite basketball clip in the world, Finals Game 6. Michael Jordan sitting on the bench, tired as hell. And he looks at Steve Kerr and says, they double me on time, I'm gonna kick it to you. And guess what?
It is Michael Jordan time. Scottie Pippen looking for Michael Jordan. Shuts the Pippen, 5 on the play. Here's Jordan. Did not have the shot.
Shoots now the jump shots. He's going to win 5 world championships, and you had players on your team that you can
I have a friend of mine. I have a friend of mine who I talk to about once a week. You know what he says about Michael's 4 championships? He doesn't say anything about it. Because he has 11. Bill Russell. This is and you don't say he's the greatest because he has 11 championships. Casey Jones has 10. I don't think you can predicate how great a guy really is, or because he has championships. There's a lot of guys on those championship teams who've done nothing. Michael happens to be, if you want to say Michael's the greatest, I think he deserves all the accolades that you really want. I think the man has done more for basketball than anyone individual. Even anyone individual. And I'm also saying too, for those players out there today who maybe don't quite respect Michael as they should, almost all of them should be given about 10% of their salaries to Michael, because they, that's what they owe it to. You understand? And 10 more percent.
Mike is 4 for 16 from the field. He's having a really rough night. So Derek decides, because there's about 10 minutes to go in the game and we're winning, he decides to say to Michael Jordan, who's having an off night, hey, Mike, shit's not falling tonight, Mike. You're having an off night, Mike. Really? 24 points in the last 10 minutes. His last jump shot, this is no like catches the ball in the post. He does a typical Jordan fadeaway. He's fading towards our bench. He knocks down the shot. They go up by 6. He turns to the bench and says, "Shut up, you little bitch." True story.
Well, I happen to be the only high school player there. It was mainly a freshman in college. And so, he came on the court and he guarded me. So instantly I was like, man, he must think I'm the, not the strong link over here. So I got it going a little bit. And obviously, it's any ball player's dream to play against Mike. And I couldn't tell you how many times I did his move after the finals the next day in the rec center and stuff. So I got a few buckets, and I think the campers knew I was only a high school kid, and so they got rowdy a little bit, and we got a little bit of John. And so, we played 2 games. I think we split 1-on-1. It was a team game. And then he said, "Okay, now let me handle my business." And he looked me in my face and said, "I'm like, what you mean?" So he said, "I need all the campers, everybody to leave. Let's clear the gym." I said, "Oh man, so we continue playing pickup, and Mike was Mike. He was jawing a little bit and really getting into me defensively, and he's backing me down. Said, "Better scream for mama." His mama. Hit the famous fadeaway on me, and then I said, "Okay, you got it going." And he said, "Hey, young fella, let me tell you something." He said, you may be the best high school player in the world, but I'm the greatest ever. And don't you ever disrespect, the great like that.
I think, Jason, at the end of the day, for my name to come up in a discussion with the greatest basketball player of all time, it was like, wow. Like I said, I did pretty much everything that MJ did when I was a kid. I shot fadeaways before I should have. I wore a leg sleeve on my leg and folded it down so you saw the red part. I wore black and red shoes with white socks. I wore short shorts so you could see my undershorts underneath. I didn't go bald like Mike, but I'm getting there. But I'm getting there.